a drink, but I'm not eating a baby.
What?
Yeah.
Have you been going to AOC town halls?
Yeah. Well, I got to tell you something. In my wildest opium dreams, in my wildest cocaine fantasies, in my
Wait, that's implying that you.
Never
mind. Please finish.
My marijuana stupor. I have never imagined that anybody, especially a politician, would have a town hall meeting and would attract a lunatic who advocates that in order to solve the climate change catastrophe, people should start eating babies.
So if you folks haven't seen the video, the first thing I recommend you do is make sure to like, subscribe, follow, and share this video. And then, if you have, we'd very much appreciate you become a monthly Patreon, and you also give a one-time payment over PayPal. We appreciate both. Then,
Thank you.
I recommend you watch the video.
Mm-hmm.
I saw I saw it pop up on my feed once, and it was from some conservative person saying, "Person says they're going to eat the babies." I'm like, oh, fake news, and I just moved on. It's fake news. Right. And I kept seeing it pop up more and more in my feed. I go, what? So I actually listened to the video. Mm-hmm. I couldn't believe I almost fell out of my chair. It was,
for our fans that haven't seen the video, can you just describe the scene for them, please?
Sure. So it's AOC at a town hall, like a normal elected official should. They're listening to their constituents, and there's this person there with a jacket, and she's talking in this weird accent, and she's going on about climate and how it's destroying everyone, and we're all going to die, and it's all going to be terrible, and we're all going to, and it's all just terrible, and we're all going to die. We have to eat our babies. That's the only way it's going to. And what fascinated me, there's two things that fascinated me. There's this one person holding a boom mic, and as her rhetoric is accelerating and getting more and more uppity, crazy, you can see her sliding the boom mic in closer and closer to her. And then she starts going off the rails with eating it's not like she says it once. She says, no, we have to eat the children. We have to eat the baby. She has a t-shirt.
She says, if we're not going to bomb Russia, if we don't bomb Russia, then we have to eat the children. We have to eat our babies.
And then you can kind of see the person, the boom mic, slowly slide away. And then
AOC is backing up against the blackboard.
She's like holding a microphone, like trying not to be dismissive or rude, but at the same time, like I have no idea.
It's not that this woman is insane and a lunatic. Which, as you're right, the lunatics show up at town hall meetings all the time because it gives them their 15 minutes of fame or their 5 seconds of fame. But the thing that I want to point to is that AOC actually attracts people like that. I can't think of another I can't think of Donald Trump attracting somebody at Key Largo in a town hall meeting where they stand up and say, Mr. President, in order to end illegal immigration, we should eat babies. That would be a good idea.
What
do you think, Mr. President?
I want to point out though, there's kind of brand of politicians. See, people like Nancy Pelosi or Mitch McConnell, the people who have been in the game a long, long time, they know where to go. They know like which clubhouse or a country club to have their town hall, so they don't get the weirdo rabble. The populist person, the fresh-eyed, bucky new guy, be it a Democrat or Republican, they're going to go to. They need these weirdo grassroots people because they're the people that are going to knock on doors for them. And Republicans do have, those wacky 9/11 was by the government, the fluoride in the water kind of wacky libertarians. That we have those kind of whack jobs on the right. And they are to a certain degree attracted to some politicians. There's like a populist kind of nut job, which only exists within the populists, both on the right and left, and doesn't exist for the more establishment people on the right and left.
Right.
So
I see this also as a further ploy to deflect from the disastrous impeachment process that Nancy Pelosi has been browbeat into by AOC and the other three witches of Washington. Donald Trump in the last month has raised $125 million since Pelosi has announced her impeachment inquiry. Now we see that she's fallen into a trap, because Attorney General Barr and other agencies are now investigating Joe Biden's son, Hunter. It seems like every Democrat now, every Democrat politician has a relative who's on the board of directors of some gas company in Ukraine.
Which basically means Russia. Because all Ukrainian gas is Russian gas, so it's really a Russian company. But in any case, I think that the populist left will need a few more wins. They had and by wins I mean some reason to submit a donor email, solicit a donor email, versus the Republicans are constantly getting a reason to ask for money, and they're getting that money.
Yeah, it's kabuki theater. I think that everybody realized it's very funny to watch lunatics talk about eating babies in a serious political setting. It's kind of funny. I mean, it's pathetic. But
it's as I said on Twitter, it's like the religion of environmentalism has obviously evolved into abortion, into it.
Okay,
in full circle.
If we recap, the Mueller report is blown up in their face because there's no evidence of collusion by Donald Trump, but there is collusion about the Democrats colluding with the Ukrainians, which is Russia. Right, so we've got that. So everything they've tried to hang on Trump has not only not matriculated, but has also backfired. I've never seen a more desperate group of people in my life than the Democrats in the House. I've never seen it before, ever.
This is coming from a guy who survived the Rocky King riots. But anyway, we'll be talking more about more issues.
Yeah, we'll
probably not. This probably will die over the weekend.
Oh no, it's going to go on all the way through the election cycle.
Eating babies will come up during the election. That'll be 2020. Dave Rubin pointed out it's going to be in the platform in 2020.
Good for Dave.
Guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Make sure to follow. Make sure to give us money. We love you.
Love you. Bye-bye, Alice. Love you too.